Is this a real show?
Now we're recording.
Is this a real show?
Yeah.
Hello, audience. And welcome back to today's episode of Two Boys, Two Microphones, a camera, and one shoddily rigged light.
We don't need to bring attention to the shoddily rigged light.
They can't see it anyways, so I'm creating a dynamic atmosphere for them,
Thank you,
Elisha.
Ethan. I appreciate the dynamic atmosphere.
You're welcome. For those of you who can't see the back wall, Elisha is documenting it for you.
Yeah, I just took a picture to throw up on screen.
Excellent.
Thank you everyone for joining us for the episode 53, the Third Opinion podcast.
53.
Yeah, not last week, but the week before we had our 1 year special. And we just decided to take a nice break.
It a year.
I'm gonna let you do that.
We've
I'll upload this picture.
made it 1 year. That's all I got.
Thank you, Ethan.
Just felt musical. I was excited. Felt the need to express it in song, Elisha.
Yep. Sometimes you do.
Sometimes you just get overcome, and you gotta let it out.
Yep. Go ahead and keep doing that, so I can actually.
No, I am
You sure?
No, I mean I can keep going if you want me to. Elisha,
Welcome back to the
we've
show.
made it 1 year.
Unfortunately, this is the last episode because Ethan's singing.
Oh dear.
Least favorite bit we do.
The musical episode.
That'd be fun to do.
We should do a musical.
We should do a
it
musical
all in timbre. We'll do a
Yeah.
rap bit. My name is Ethan. I do the podcast.
The name is Ethan, and I'm here to
I
say
bust the rhymes.
I love Fruit Loops in a major way.
I do love Fruit Loops in a
I'm
major
going to
way.
get us.
Fruit Loops.
They're good.
Are those vegan?
A lot of cereal.
They
is.
kill toucans to make Fruit Loops.
That's fine. Have you seen the videos?
Isn't that against the whole like vegan thing, killing the animals?
Nah, dude. You can if
So you can kill the animals, you can't eat the animals.
if a toucan is hoarding Fruit Loops,
Sorry, Sam.
time to ice.
Coming for you.
It's the same thing with the Lucky Charms man. What is he? An elf?
Well, that'd be cannibalism. He's a leprechaun.
Excuse me. To all of our
Actually, I
leprechaun
don't know if
viewers.
that would be cannibalism. I'm part Irish. Does
No, you're
does
not
that
gonna-
make me like a quarter leprechaun?
Part Irish. I hate hearing that.
I'm like 1/100th Irish.
Yeah.
Does that make me like 1,000th leprechaun?
Uh huh. I bet.
Haven't you ever heard of the great state of leprechatemia?
Sure haven't.
I'm surprised you haven't. They export a lot of marshmallows.
You know you can buy just some marshmallows on Amazon.
I know.
Have you done it yet?
No, but I need to.
I want to also.
I would just feel real naughty. Just.
Even though I've been an
marshmallows.
adult living here for year and 7-8 months, year and a half almost.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything like that.
I haven't either.
I have also only gotten ice cream a couple times. Only because I can go out. I don't want to buy a tub of ice cream and have to deal with it myself.
Just
I
go
can
through
go.
McDonald's.
I can go to McDonald's and buy a $2.99 ice cream.
$1 cone.
Yeah, a $1 cone.
Yeah.
I can do that
$1
instead.
vanilla boy.
I did. And you listened. The milkshake extravaganza.
We did. You tasted.
Let's do that again for something.
So now that you've recently added a new milkshake into the mix, last week with the cookout, where would that one stack?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was that really? That was 2 weeks.
No, it was last week. It was Sunday.
Oh yeah, it was because we were at a flashback, which was a lot of fun.
Yes, sir. We'll talk about that momentarily.
Or it was good. I would say that its thickness is what its biggest downfall was. It was just a bit too thick because I didn't finish it until I got home, and that drive from Murfreesboro to here is
It's a thick milkshake.
It's a thick shake.
Like I was telling you, they're vanilla based. All the milkshakes are vanilla based,
which is a major plus. The flavor showed.
Agreed. I think that's the perfect way to base it. Now, like if you're doing
I don't think I had that
a chocolate shake, like I get that. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I prefer vanilla. I like strawberry as well. But if
get
I'm
it.
going for just a classic milkshake, nice vanilla.
Yeah.
Milky shake.
Which I did all vanilla for the milkshake review.
It's just a good baseline.
It is a good baseline. It's a good place to do it. I did have fries with it. Now the fries were good.
They were good.
They're really
Those
good
are really
fries.
fresh too.
They were
They're-
top tier.
And their food's usually pretty good and fresh.
I love that Google just said 71 in light showers on my phone.
No, man, it's downpouring.
It's Blade Runner level rain.
That was the perfect description. You text me.
Thank you.
You text me and you were like, You still coming? It's Blade Runner raining. I'm like, that is the most accurate description of rain I have ever heard.
Currently, it's Blade Runner raining right now.
I guess it's
I only listen to the Blade Runner soundtrack when it's raining like this.
So it's like Blade Runner raining, Jurassic Park raining.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then above
Jurassic
all those,
Park rain is a tropical thunderstorm.
And then above all those, you have The Day After Tomorrow rains.
Yeah.
And then only slightly above that is 2012 rains.
Yeah. Did you ever see the new Jurassic World movie?
No.
I neither. Andrew didn't. He said it was a mistake.
Yeah, it looks like hot garbage.
It does. The biggest.
Much like that dinosaur they made, it was a mistake.
That's not polite, Ethan.
Sometimes the truth hurts.
They spent a lot of time working on the dinosaur. Excuse you, good boy. I'm trying to find the ice cream, the milkshake thing in my docs. I don't know if I saved it or not.
I can't remember.
I'm going to keep looking for it.
Anyway, we may have to do a review
on it. Shake review. Here we go. Found it.
Not review. I'm trying to think of what I'm thinking of.
Let's see. Crystals, Wendy's.
McDonald's.
So Wendy's was 86.
You did Arby's. Hardee's. You did Hardee's. I know you did Hardee's.
Yeah, I did Hardee's.
Mm-hmm.
Carl's Jr. 7.
Carlsbad Jr.
The one that got the least was Dairy Queen and
Sonic. Yeah.
Only because Sonic, it was good, but you can tell that they use that as a base for everything else.
Yeah, and it's so expensive.
It was like the most expensive one, I think it did.
Didn't you give Hardee's the nod? Or was it the Frosty? I can't remember.
Hardee's was...
second?
No, the nod was actually Wendy's for 86.
That's right, with the Frosty. Which
Yeah,
is
the
arguable
Frosty.
because it's almost more ice cream. But
it is, but
still.
if you put a straw in that bad boy...
It's very hard to drink, though. You gotta let it, you gotta let it melt a bit.
I don't know. The one that I got was like
boy.
perfect. Definitely not as thick as Cookouts. Cookouts, I would probably
fair.
give 86 for Wendy's. I give it a 74 or 76. McDonald's got a 76.
Okay.
It got a 9. I forgot this. It got a 9 for value because it was 354 milliliters at 350.
And
for
the
fries.
the cookout one is of decent size.
Mm-hmm.
It's not large. I feel like it's like when I want a milkshake, it's like about the right size.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wendy's also actually won. The highest one that it got was with fries, perfect. And the value was 354 milliliters
We may have
at $2.83.
We may have to do a cookout dipping the fries into the milkshake.
Ooh, yes.
I bet that would be dynamite.
That would be dynamite. So yeah. Yeah, no, it was good. It was definitely good. Flashback was so much fun. I want to go again.
It was. I love that place. I've been.
I love
that was
Flashback
my
Arcade.
third or fourth time. I think that's my fourth time.
That was
going.
my second.
I went. Was that your first time going? Was that our first time going together? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
You told me about it. I went with Salem,
Mm-hmm.
and then I went with my friend Tyler twice, and then I went. again
Not
with you
our
guys.
friend Tyler.
Not. I don't know your friend Tyler. I know my friend.
It's the friend that got murrayed.
No, this is my friend Tyler.
Okay.
Excuse you.
Excuse me.
Check your privilege. I forgot that you worked with him for a brief period. You know him slightly.
Yeah.
I forget these things.
Yeah. What's he up to these days? You wonder.
He's working.
Let's have him on the
He's
show.
a working boy. We should. It's a quality idea.
That'd be fun. Let's do that.
He's a quiet man though.
He is.
He speaks
It's funny that
when
he's
it matters,
yeah,
but he's darn funny when he does.
and his job was radio.
Yeah, and now he sells people cell phones.
Yeah, I think that's really funny.
Yeah.
We'd have him on. See how he's doing.
We should. He's doing good though. I promise you that.
All right,
I promise you
cool.
that.
I'll take your word for it.
But yeah, we went a couple times.
It's fun. It's a lot. It's a really fun
great
place.
time. They have
Um,
so much stuff
They have so
there.
much stuff. I hate that all of the motion machines, the
Mm.
ones that like are the guns and require
Mhm.
some of those weren't working, and I hate
yeah.
that, but-
The alien one we played.
I wrote down all the games that
was
we played.
probably one of my favorites. I still wish we would have played Gauntlet. Andrew never played Gauntlet, and I was sad.
Gauntlet was a
Sad.
lot of fun.
I love Gauntlet.
My favorite one was obviously Spy Hunter.
I know, you
Spy Hunter
guys
was my
like
favorite.
lived in that thing. I like the Star Wars Battle Pod. Was pretty cool.
It was pretty fun. I wrote down all the games that I played. Want to hear 'em?
You know what the worst one was?
What was the worst one?
The Injustice game that took my $1 and gave me poopy cardboard.
Forget that it did that.
For reference,
For reference, you have 2 trading cards.
these 2 cards.
You have foil on that one of them. It's worth yourself and wait. Are they mine now?
They're yours now.
Oh, thank you.
You take care of our children for now.
I will. Thank you.
This is your turn of the month.
Thank you, Ethan. I'll take care
The
of it.
custody says you take them the last half of the month.
I know it was
John Vaughn.
John Stewart, Green Lantern.
John Stewart.
Anyway.
And Batman Bruce
In
Wayne.
order, the games that I played was Centipede, Pole Position, Galaxian Star Castle, Star Wars Trilogy Arcade, The House of the Dead, Aliens Extermination, Big Buck HD Wild, EA Sports NASCAR Racing, Whitewater, Dig Dug, Silver Strike, 2009 Bowling. And I put an X.
Love the Dig Dug.
I put an X next to the ones I did not like the most. Silver Strike 2009 Bowling.
I couldn't get it to even work.
Boring.
It wouldn't even work for me.
That's probably why it was so boring. Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. Me and Andrew had a fun time with that one. X-Men vs. Street Fighter was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
WrestleFest was a lot of fun. The WWF WWF WrestleFest.
That game was so hard.
It was hard. It was so
I was
silly.
just like mashing the button.
Yeah, I 100% went Hogan.
Oh yeah.
I hate that they didn't have the Macho Man.
I
in
know.
it. Guitar Hero Arcade was a lot of fun.
It was. I tell you what, my favorite one was. I loved the drum one, the Taiko.
Yeah,
that was. Did
that's
you
a
play
cute
that
one. Yeah,
it was really fun.
it was a lot of fun.
I mean, Andrew did DDR, and that was kind of fun.
That was fun.
I was really bad at it, but it was really fun.
That's why I don't play. I'm just not good at it.
Yeah.
I'm not good at dancing in real life. Ultimate Mortal Kombat. 4-player Pac-Man versus was a lot of fun.
That was
bananas.
That was really great.
I put a star to the ones that liked the most.
That was surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Like I saw it and I was like, this is probably going to be fun, but I was surprised how much I enjoyed.
And how fun, yeah. And we played with, it was me, you, and Andrew against like a 5 or 6 year old little man.
He was like 7 or 8. He was like 8.
He was small.
He was like 8.
I judge people as...
Trust me.
Okay. I'll trust you on that.
Trust me.
He wasn't half bad.
No, he was.
He wasn't half bad, and we all had a blast.
It's still really hard. Having
It is still a hard game
every time. Like, it's quite the burden to shoulder. I tell you.
I won. You got.
Luckily, I have these broad shoulders.
Aliens Armageddon was a lot of fun. That's the one with the rifles.
I don't know. Was it the alien one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
with,
that
with
was
the
fun.
big rifles.
I like the cel-shaded styles. It was crazy that they had like all those giant ones. I was like,
yeah,
like this is not canonically correct, but it's still a good time.
Cruis'n Blast, Bad Dudes was really silly.
That game was ridiculous.
That was ridiculous. Ninja Gaiden, Contra, love.
How about
Contra.
that weird game that I played with the little ball, the air puff thing?
Which one was that?
You remember the one you and Andrew were playing like that gun game, and then I was like moving the little ball around, and all of a sudden it goes. And just pushes air right in my face. I was like, well, that was weird. You even commented on it. You may not remember it. It was like right towards the end. Anyway.
That sounds like a good bit.
Real weird.
Asteroids was a lot of fun. Asteroids, to put a star next to it.
That game, that's a fun game. It's really hard though.
It is really hard.
Was it the one with the ball or the one with the stick?
It was the one. I don't remember. I think it was just like 4 buttons because Asteroids was old school LEDs and did not use CRT televisions.
There was a version that had a ball.
I know which one you're talking about.
For a controller. That one was really cool.
That one is really cool.
I like that one.
Asteroids is a lot of fun. I put a star next to 4 of them. I played like probably 30 games. Excuse me. So Asteroids, Atari Star Wars, the one that was a sit down.
I love that game.
Air Effects was the $1 air hockey machine me and Andrew played, and I lost that horribly. Punch Out, a lot of fun. I think it was Punch Out 2 is the one we played.
I actually beat like 4 people on that one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I almost beat 1.
I made it to whatever the 4th guy is. I was pretty excited. I was
Piston Honda?
I was like,
no, it's not.
It's like okay.
Tapper, a lot of fun.
I always love that.
I put on
always
Tapper.
a good time.
Spy Hunter, instant classic.
2 hours playing the thing.
I spent 2 hours playing Spy Hunter. It was a lot of fun. Star Wars Pinball was a fun time. And then Time Crisis was the one with the
I love that game.
The Konami game with the guns.
I hated. I told you. I kept telling you to play it.
Yeah.
See, that's one thing I have some knowledge in the arcade because my dad used to run arcade machines when I was a kid.
Oh, neato.
So, like delivering them and stuff, like small repairs on them.
Yeah.
For I think it was actually through Brewers. I can't remember though. But
I'm gonna call.
it was fun.
I'm gonna call Brewer Amusement and ask how much it is for a Spy Hunter machine.
Probably too much for you, big boy.
Oh, I'll go in debt for a Spy Hunter machine. I'll sell my car and buy a fake car. So I put a star next to Spy Hunter.
Spy Hunter got 2 stars.
Tap Out. Asteroids. 4-player Pac-Man versus Dig Dug.
I always love
Centipede.
Dig Dug. It's such a simple game, but it's so much fun.
So 6 of them. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a damn good time.
And the Pac-Man game was probably my favorite one I played that time.
The
I always loved the Batman car game. Have you ever played that one?
I did not play that one.
It's really fun.
And that's not all the machines I've played, but
you like drive the Batmobile around. You can launch missiles and stuff.
Yeah, I saw people playing it.
It's really fun. It's always full though.
Those games are always full
for the youngsters.
Not that many people were playing Spy Hunter before we started playing.
Yeah.
And then whenever we started playing, no one was playing it but me and Andrew.
I don't know. It's just like one of those older obscure games. Like I know it and appreciate it. Obviously, I know what it is. But yeah, it's really good. It's a really fun little game. I played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was
very
a real
fun.
great time.
It was a good time. All right, I'm done on my phone. But yeah, let's do a bunch of fun stuff for September. We were talking beforehand that we wanted to do another weekend drive car video because we did the one at Hyundai in Cookeville, which was a lot of fun. What a weird circumstance for us to do that, but it was still a lot of fun.
It was.
And I wasn't about to drive it.
No confidence in your stick driving skills, boy.
No way.
Yeah,
Not
I did
for a
all right.
brand new
I did
car.
all right. Not for driving one for.
Wow.
Good. Probably. I mean, I drove one like, hey, you can drive a stick. Drive this to here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like once or twice, but not anything like extended like that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You did good. You had a good time. I watched that video.
It had
recently.
a really good really good clutch.
A nice
Like it was
DC
very
too.
smooth. It was very smooth.
It was dual clutch.
It was, which is very surprising to me.
Yeah.
Speaking of cars, which is interesting, I watched Have you seen the Regera? I know you're familiar.
The Aston Martin?
No. I know you're familiar, or at least know of the Koenigsegg Agera.
Oh yeah.
So the Regera.
The Agera RS.
The Regera.
The Regera. Okay.
Is the new one. It's replaced. So they had the last Agera line was the Thor.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like the code name or whatever. And now they have the Regera.
Oh man, looking at pictures of it.
Which it looks super sweet. So it has no gearbox.
It's electric?
Yes.
Wow.
So it has it's a gas powered engine,
Yeah.
but it has 4 electric motors
Oh man.
that handle all that.
Kind of
business.
like the NSX. The NSX is a
In a way. Yeah, in a way.
because the
But
2017
far,
NSX.
far superior to
Yeah.
the NSX.
No, the Koenigsegg is like a
It's
couple $1 million car.
bananas.
Oh, that sounds neat. I have to look more into that.
Yeah, I watched there's a YouTube guy that I watch. He's British. It's Shmee,
Yeah.
like 1-2. So you've probably seen him before.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. He just put up a really good video on the Regera.
All right.
The garage he's in has 3 Agiras, the Regera, 3 Wiras.
Oh my.
One of
gosh.
them being the Tricolore,
Yeah.
which is like one of like 3
Yeah.
of a car, which is bananas.
Yeah.
And then it had a Centenario,
Oh my gosh.
right? And I was like, this guy's car collection is more than I will make
In your
in
entire
12
life.
lifetimes.
Yeah, in your entire life.
12 lifetimes, Elisha. And I couldn't afford 2 of his cars. It's crazy.
What I think is funny is that out of all of those that you could afford, was probably that Lamborghini.
And even it's like $1 million.
Yeah, even
Like
then,
that particular one.
it's the cheapest one at
Yeah.
like 1.7 million or something like
Yeah,
that.
and with the
Almost,
the
probably
rug gear,
not much.
I think the rug gear is like 5 or 3. Like it's
The Agera
3
itself is like
plus.
2.
Yeah, the
It's
Agera
expensive.
is like 1.8 plus. depending
But
on
I'd
your
say it's
options.
like, I mean,
Then the Huayras are they're like 1.8.
Oh, yeah.
2.1. Like they just that's crazy.
Oh yeah, but the
Really neat though.
what I love about the Koenigsegg is that like the Agera RS
Mm-hmm.
set the new world land speed
Yeah.
record in September last year, I think, at like 284 miles an hour.
So get this:
Yeah.
the rug era
Uh huh.
is electronically limited to go to 260.
Oh, sad. Very sad.
Could you imagine the one that's not limited?
Yeah, for
Like
real.
what it can do?
Yeah, that's absurd. We're only limited by like tires at this point.
It's crazy.
Engines are way more
yeah,
capable than tires.
the new Hennessy.
for production cars.
Have you seen the Hennessy, the car that they have? The F5 or whatever it is.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's cool.
Bad news, baby.
Really cool. Anyway, they're working on the engine for the new one that they're
Uh-huh.
making. It's supposed to have it's like 1,600, 1,800 horsepower or something like that. It's fun. It's crazy. You should. There's an article I'll send you on it. It's really cool.
All right, I'll have to look
really
at it,
interesting.
look at it.
It's massive.
Yeah, they're big
It
cars.
is massive.
Cars are big. I was looking at like a Mercedes comparison for all of
Mhm.
the models from like 1980 to now.
Yeah.
It's crazy how like, and this is for most technology anyway, from like 1980 to 2018 and like projected to 2020. So that was a nice even like 80, 90, 0, 10, and then 20. How big and small things got, and now how things are getting big again. Like cell phones for one.
I'll tell you what the most interesting
Cars for another.
The two most interesting things about that car to me are, besides obviously the really cool engine setup. The key, the fob, you know how they had, it's always the crest. It's the Koenigsegg, his family crest or whatever.
Yeah. Is
the car emblem. It has buttons on the back of it where you can open the doors.
Oh, that's a good one.
You know how like it does the whole like folding open thing? It's all on hydraulics.
So so it's fast.
Like the whole car functions on hydraulics.
Yeah.
So you can open like the engine, like the back hood, because it's a mid-engine car. So you can open up the back with the key fob. You can open up the front with the key fob.
Cool.
You can open the doors with the key fob. You can close it all with the key fob.
That's cool.
And there's even like this. So there's the little vanity plate where the plate slot is.
Yeah.
Like right above. So there's this big like circular thing like this. Probably like a foot long or something. I don't know exactly. I'm just guessing based on what I saw.
Yeah.
It looks like an exhaust.
Oh man.
It's not.
Oh.
It's the coolant spot for the electric motors.
Oh, that's neat.
And the exhaust are actually like these little blades that come back like this and are like long and narrow like that.
Now that's cool.
For the exhaust, there's two of those, one on each side.
Now that's cool.
Really neat.
I bet it's like not loud at all.
No, it sounds great. Don't get me wrong, but it's really it's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
But that plate, you hit a button like on the key fob,
and
the little plate folds open, and that's where you charge the batteries.
Oh, that's neat.
Like they hid that behind that. I was like, that's such a cool idea.
That is very cool.
Yeah,
very smart. And
it's got a target top, of course, too. I was like, oh, I was like, give me one, please, thank you. It was really, really cool.
Whenever I do, and if I ever do get enough money to buy like a nice car, a high-end sports car or a close to supercar, it's probably going to be the NSX.
I can see that. They're very nice.
They're nice because everyone has said it's a daily driver sports car. Yeah. It's your daily driver supercar because it's like Acura, Honda if you're overseas. Makes good daily cars that last for years.
Yeah, they do. They make great cars.
And then they made a sports car in the 90s. It stands the test of time.
Yeah. And
then they made another one that stands the test of time in 2016, 2017. So that might be the one that I go after. That or like a nice AMG GTR, something like that.
I could see that.
Just an absurd.
Those are supposed to stand up pretty good too.
They're supposed to because they hold their value extremely well. The NSXs have also held their value.
They're very drivable too.
Yeah.
Those the GTR.
I like them.
And the GTS.
And the GTC. They're nice.
Coupe.
Very nice.
Coupe.
Yeah, cars are fun. We could talk about cars for a long time.
Forever. Yeah, but I watched that video today, and I was like,
you have to send it to me. I'd love to watch
it. That's a real good video. Real good video.
It'd be fun. So what all do we have planned for this coming month? Because we only did 2 extra videos. I would love to do podcasts and then 3 extra videos monthly. So I'd love to do, because we did for August, we did Viewing Party 4, which was an awesome, fun time. And then me and Andrew built Lego. That was an extra video. So we were missing one.
I like that one. That was cool. I like some of the ideas we had. Of course, we'll keep those on the hush hush.
We'll keep them tight knit. The 2 that I can say will probably be coming out, we'll most likely do them, are another weekend drive video.
Definitely. That's one big goal we have.
Yeah.
And we've got some breaks in the play this month. So should hopefully have
definitely could
to do those.
And if it ever stops monsooning out, someone's here. Who in the world?
Hello, my boy.
Who you reckon that is?
Your grandmama.
She's out of town.
I don't know. This is concerning. I am scared.
They didn't knock on the door, so I'm sure it's fine.
I'm afeared.
Well, they didn't knock on the door because they were planning a C4 charge to bust in.
Oh well, Elisha. Yeah. I thought earlier was the end. I told you when the storm came. Now is the true end.
And you're playing Spider-Man.
This is the real last episode,
now this
guys.
Really is the last episode.
We're gonna die.
Someone's trying to break in my house.
Hopefully somebody will.
All right, well, they're gone.
You know what? Maybe it's that guy that drops off the front.
Maybe it's free pizza.
It's for real estate.
Did you watch? Speaking of Tim and Eric, did you watch the 4.5 hour long video called "The Trial of Tim Heidecker"?
No, it sounds like I need to. I don't even know anything about it, but it sounds like I need to.
It's
Is it Eric and Andre?
absurd. It's Tim and Eric.
Tim
yeah,
and Eric. That's awesome.
it's Tim and Eric. It is absurd because one of the funniest. I don't know who that is. I'll have to find out later.
They clearly didn't knock on the door.
They didn't want anything, I guess.
They kind of creeped and peeped.
I guess.
They were just casing the
I'll
house.
figure that out after the show.
Hopefully
That's going to be after the show. Elisha's problem.
Future problem.
But
Future baby.
One of the things is like Tim stands up and he says, I object to that, Your Honor. And the judge says, sit back down. And he says, thank you. And then sits back down. It's so stupid. It's 4.5 hours long. It's a 3-day, for a quick preface, it's a fake, by the way. It's a fake funny video.
Yeah.
But it's a 3-day trial for Tim Heidecker, essentially like killing, what was it? Killing two people at a music festival and injuring like 40-something others. And the whole defense is that like he didn't know anything about it, but this doctor did, and the doctor committed suicide, and so they don't know. It's an absurd concept, and that's why I love Tim and Eric so much, because it's just how ridiculous it is. But I do recommend watching it. It's very, very funny. If you have 4.5 hours, almost 5 hours,
And who does?
you know everybody has 4.5 hours.
Everybody.
Oh man, speaking of who has that much time, I spent like an hour and a half today getting my charter stuff settled for no reason. Apparently in August,
What occurred?
according to them in August, on like it was August 6th, my birthday, I missed a payment for August for my internet.
No.
I don't know how. I haven't missed one in factually a year and a half. I've had charter since April of 2017.
Man, when I had Charlie in Cookville, I was late all the time. I always paid my bills.
Yeah.
It was always late.
By your own choice?
I would mostly just forget.
See, mine set up to automatic.
See, I
withdrawal.
didn't have that luxury back then. I had to go physically pay it.
Yeah,
So
I guess.
Yeah,
But
it
for whatever reason, they said it was like, that didn't go through, so we didn't try it again for a whole month. And then I woke up this morning at like 11, and then it said sign in to network, which is my internet,
yeah,
because I have one for guest, one for main device, and then
yeah.
one for separate devices like my iPad and all that, and my phone. A 2G and a 5G network.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's try the other one. And the other one said sign into this network. I'm like, so I called them.
No!
So I can't sign in to my login for some reason. Apparently I didn't set it up.
You knew the world had ended.
Apparently I didn't set it up. I've had service for a year and a half. I didn't set it up, Ethan.
Sounds like a problem for future Elisha.
I guess. A year and a half later, Elisha, for him to solve.
Oh boy.
So I call them, and so I call the number that says to call.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you haven't paid your bill. And I'm like, don't see how that happened. And it's like, you owe $138.39. And I'm like, what? And I hang up the phone. Literally, I'm laying in bed, and I'm like, yes. I'm talking to the robot. And it says, you owe $140. I'm like, what?
No!
I press end. I'm like, do you want to pay it? I press
Panic.
and throw my phone down.
Panic.
And I'm like,
I hung up.
So I call charter support,
Yeah.
and we're about to
Please
end
support
the
me in these
podcast.
trying times.
I call charter support, and it's like, there's no one available. So you hold, and we'll get someone available. And it's
you wait
like
forever on hold.
15 minutes. At like 15 minutes, I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm going to do something that I saw on Reddit. I
Yep.
don't know if it actually works. And like right at the 16-minute mark, I said it would be a shame if I had to cancel my service. And then the music stopped. 10 seconds later, the music stopped, and someone's like, "Hey, thank you so much for holding." Like right after I said it'd be a shame if I canceled my service. 10 seconds later,
Dude, that's weird.
I'm talking to somebody,
That's weird.
and I'm like,
Got him.
No. At no point in this conversation do I
Yeah.
say, got him. I pulled a fast one on you guys. They still took $110 of my dollars.
You still got him.
I got him good. I didn't get anybody. I'm the one that got.
Boy.
But after talking to them, I was able to like bring it back down for an entire year, make sure everything's auto paid for the
Well,
next
that's
year.
good at least.
So I at least have that done. But at the end of it, I'm not an idiot. I'm not someone's dumb brother. dumb cousin that's like, oh, I pulled a fast one on them. What'd you do?
'em.
I paid him $120.
Sure did.
I showed those people. My internet came back on. I gave them $120.
They came right on. I gave them all that money, boy.
I showed them.
Gave them right what they wanted. Weren't expecting that, were they?
So I went. So after I got everything done, the internet came back on. I turned my computer on. I logged in and had everything just auto resolve itself. I grabbed Taco Bell and I came back home. 10 minutes later, it started monsooning. So everything worked out the way it was supposed to. But I spent an hour and a half talking to them trying to get it solved.
Ridiculous. It should have taken no time at all.
It should have taken 10 minutes.
Yeah, this didn't hit. Okay, I'll pay it. Great. Thanks.
Well, I don't want to pay over the phone because I'd have to get my debit card and do it all by manual again. And I'm like, I have the auto pay set up, so I could just press yes, and then it's like, it should be done already. It should be done already.
Yeah.
I had to end up getting dressed. I had to get out of bed and get dressed. And I'm like, now my day's ruined.
Go to Walmart, buy a prepaid Visa card to read off to the man on the phone, and then he disappears, and you never even get your bill paid.
That could be a good one, I guess.
Same thing happened when they asked me if I wanted a credit card.
I painted my fingies in the style of the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, I still don't get you and your fingers.
Ah, man, I was hoping this one would be like, that's neat.
No, I even saw it yesterday. I was with Robert at lunch. I was like, man, I don't get this phone.
I wish for this one, you're like, oh, that's cool. And I understand your choice to paint your fingies. To paint your entire fingers.
I'm accepting the vegan thing.
Thank you.
But
mostly vegetarian.
You're on your own on that one.
Yeah. I've gotten used to it. I'm really thirsty, and we're almost at time. 31 minutes. I don't know when we started. Sounds right to me.
Yeah, we started out pretty quick. So
anyway,
bye.
That's what it is. And now, a word from this program's sponsor.
Somewhere Liquors is located in the Plaza Shopping Center across from Citizens Tri-County Bank. Their address is 1100 Smithville Highway, Suite 137 in McMinnville, Tennessee. Their business hours are 8 to 10 Monday through Thursday, 8 to 11 on Friday and Saturday, and 10 to 6 on Sunday. Their phone number is area code 931-304-8222. They feature a walk-in beer cave and have a wide selection of bourbons, whiskeys, vodkas, tequilas, and more. McMinnville's first liquor store is Somewhere Liquors.